6 a.m. means Pokemon news, and we finally have the announcement for Pokemon Unite's World Championship Series. It's only 6 months late, I haven't read any of it, so let's see how this is going to go down, what's going on, and all of the fun stuff. So Pokemon Unite players around the world can compete to earn an invitation to the 2022 World Championship in London, England, and this is where like that $1 million number finally gets explained. Pokemon Unite Championship Series features qualifying events every month beginning in February, you mean now, in each regional zone, and will have over 1 million in prizes, including 500,000 at the World Championships. That's a good amount. That's a good start. I'm always just like compared to like League of Legends and Dota because you're backed by the largest franchise in the world. Like I feel like all that Pokemon Unite needs is a shiny Pokemon compendium, $5 million prize, easy. But yeah, like I think this is just gonna be 500,000 total. And we've kind of seen this at Worlds before, and remember, it's like teams of 5. So it's not like, oh, I win Pokemon Unite Worlds and I get $100,000. Probably not gonna be that great, but at least we've got something. Also, we'll probably see like the actual prizes and stuff like that. So the competition, oh, we'll just scroll down. Thought this was gonna like drag us around and stuff. Players will form teams to compete on 5-on-5 using the tournament mode. Open qualifying events will be held each month with no entry cost from February to June. March, April, May, June. Alright, we got a couple months to make this work. Players will also be able to participate with Nintendo Switch or whatever version. So qualifying. 7 regional zones supported. Players born in 2005 or earlier, so you must be 18. Oh wait, no, some regions and countries must be 18. We've seen for, I think Play Pokemon is like 16 or 17 for the Master Division, so we're going to have to see how that plays out. Series of qualifying tournaments in each regional zone will be held each month. Championship points based on teams finishing place in that month's tournament. Ooh. See, that's what I want to see. It's like, alright, so you just run the tournament, wherever you place, that's how you get championship points. Championship points, much like the VGC system. Hopefully it's not awful, but the online tournaments, that just means like everyone has a shot. And I think that's like the biggest thing for Pokemon Unite to be successful. Each month's tournament will feature an open qualifier round, such as the February Cup, in which teams will compete in a double elimination format, also really good. Top 16 teams will advance to the monthly finals, played 2 to 3 weeks after the Open. Monthly finals will be broadcast in most regions. In April, players will be able to compete in the AOS Cup, special tournament that awards prizes, more CPs than the monthly tournaments, top 4 teams, monthly finals. My goodness, there is a lot of craziness going on here. So there's going to be like a mini nationals in April, I'm guessing is the AOS Cup. 12 teams that advance out of the AOS Cup last chance can go into the double elimination as well. Top 4 teams from each regional zone March. Okay, so you need to get top 4 in March to make it to the AOS Cup. But also the top 12 teams can get the last chance qualifier. Wow. Top 8 teams in CP for each regional zone. So you gotta do well. Your team has to play every month to get enough championship points, and they have to place well every month as well. And then you have to be top 8. That'll get you to get a spot in the regional championships. Top 4 teams from previous month's tournament. 12 teams that earn through the open qualifier. So it's gonna be like a last chance qualifier for the regional championship. My goodness, this is actually very complicated structure to not just be doing live off the cuff immediate reaction to, I guess. Regional championships will then determine which teams qualify for the world championships. And that is the thing, like there's regions, and then it's like just multiple regionals per region, so it's a little different than VGC. And then you have like the regional qualifier championship at the end to go to Worlds. Whew, that's a lot. In addition to determining who earns a direct spot, CP will seed monthly qualifying events, except in February. So actually, if you're doing really well, that gives you seeding, which can give you a bit of an advantage. World Championship qualifying teams. Invitational travel to the 2022 World Championship in London. Teams that qualify for World Championships must maintain the same players, or same 5-player, wow, it's early, guys. 5-player roster that was used in their invitation. So, get the invitation, finalize your team, same amount of people, only 2 teams from North America. competition is going to be tight. But hopefully, like, the thing is, there's so many regional events, and there's going to be, like, the regional stuff. So even if you get, like, top 8 in the regional championship, hopefully there's, like, a decent amount of money there that makes it feel good, makes it feel worth it. Qualifying for monthly finals, AOS Cup, regional championships. That's a lot of stuff. Throughout the season, top 4 teams from previous monthly finals qualifier event, including AOS Cup, will automatically be placed in the monthly finals for the current month and will not need to compete in the open qualifier. Okay, so actually the open qualifier doesn't give CP, it seems like. Then you do the actual monthly cup that's going to happen where you have like the top teams from that, and that's where you compete for championship points. And then if you get top 4, you don't have to do the open qualifier, you just go straight to the final. So like there is a lot of benefit in staying on top, but also it just kind of means like other people are allowed to get a chance in the open to make it to the next one. At least for the first couple ones. Okay. So invites from open qualifier 16 and then 12, 12, 12. That makes sense. Previous. Okay. This is a very complex structure. So now we have the February Cup. The first tournament is going to be February 19th through February 20th. You got 10 days to get your team ready. Yikes. Then the finals will be held on the last, well, not the last day in February, but like one day wraps up all the finals. AOS Cup last chance qualifier. So the AOS Cup is just going to be like top teams already, I believe, from the March. Yeah, it's like top from the March is going to go into AOS Cup. And then there's going to be the last chance qualifier. And the AOS Cup is going to be large enough to where we got multiple, or we got different regions playing on different days. Regional championships. And then like, this is it. The last chance qualifier for the regional championships. I wonder what that means for the, yeah, because it's going to be like the championship points. Okay, so actually, you don't have to play every single month. It helps to get the championship points. Like, if you're top 8 championship points, you immediately make it into the regional championships. But there is the last chance qualifier. That if you weren't able to play all the time, you just get knocked out, maybe like up-and-coming teams or something, then that's when you have to get a top spot in the qualifier for the regional championships. Okay. Prizes. Now we get to see the money. So, AOS Cup. Players, championship points, AOS Cup, regional championship will have... So, the regional, so if you, let's say like you win the February Cup, like February finals, no cash, just championship points. AOS Cup is where we start seeing money. So, first place, AOS Cup, $10,000 prize, $2,000 per player on the team. Regional championships, $20,000, and that's going to be $4,000 each. So there's one AOS Cup, one regional championship, which means the most that someone can make if they win, if like you have to get first place in both, it's going to be $6,000 from now through June. Okay. I'm like, that's not like $6,000 a month where you're starting to get like some crazy money. But we're gonna see what Worlds, like, does Worlds become worth it? Yeah, total 25,000. Then we have a 50,000 total right here. Okay, and like even then, like top 8, you know, $300 makes it worth your time for the day, I guess. But the World Championships, 100,000 for first place, $20,000 per player. That's a decent chunk of change. That feels pretty good. I mean, second place is 15K, and then depending on like where you place and how you get in, if you just make it to Worlds, because there's only 16 teams allowed in Worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Like, if you qualify, which means you had to make money and like get championship points, like even if you just get BTFO'd at Worlds, you're making $1,000, plus like travel expenses. Like that's covered for you. So, you know, just get 16th. Just be the 16th best and you're all right. Even that means you have to be the second best in America and then just completely flop. Tournament registration. Now this is where things get complicated. And then that's like how the rules and the registration and all that happens. I don't know how it's going to be run. Battlefy. Alright, so you do this all through Battlefy. Got it. Oh, this is actually breaking it down in a nice little way. Alright, it's mostly about the prize money, though. So, the first Pokemon Unite World Championship has a $100,000 top prize. We've even got the countdown coming in for when that registration begins very soon. Trying to think, like, what else is going on for that? 'Cause, like, well, I lost $20,000 in stock options alone yesterday, so it's like, wish it was a mill. You know, I wish it was, like, crazy Dota level. I don't know why more companies don't try to do that. Like, it costs them nothing to just be like, shiny skins, half the proceeds go in, or whatever conversion it is, funds worlds, and then you have, like, something desirable. Because, like, the way I'm trying to break it down is, like, you look at this, how desirable is this? Is this gonna siphon off any pro players from League of Legends to get into Pokemon Unite? No. Same thing for, like, Dota. Heroes of the Storm is pretty much dead, so that's, like, the only thing left to funnel. Maybe an org just kind of, like, but yeah, like, an org comes up and there's no money, there's not a lot of money to be made here, so maybe this is going to go on performance. Like, if this does well, and then Pokemon Unite blows up, but this isn't, like, what I feel like you need to do is use the first Worlds as an investment. You say $1 million for first place, $200,000 per player if you win. That does all the advertising you need. That's going to give you millions of players. That's going to get people in the game and be it. It's not like, oh, well, it's kind of like a weak, you know, year one, but year two is going to build off of that, and then you're going to get that slow growth. I was kind of disagree on some of the stuff. It's not like the super crazy, surprising amount. I was hoping for like 250K for first place because of the way that the prize allocation goes, but it seems like they gave a lot more to the lower placements and how all that other qualification stuff goes. And there's also, like, you know, multiple AOS Cups per region and championships per region, so over $1 million for the season means $100,000 for first, $20,000 for an individual, and then Verlisify, yeah, good luck, have fun. Hope you guys then go check out the website and find out how to register and all that other stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.